Good afternoon.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. No, terrible shot. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nice shot, straight to gully. 4 runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Nine runs added there. The Super Kings, 13 for none. Sharmi from the Shivyal Yadav end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Brilliant shot. We couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Was quick onto that in the infield. 5 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 18 for none. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to the fielder. Gaikwad advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 38 for none. Bold, stunning delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. 4 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 51 for 1. Mark Handy from the VVS Laxman end. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Chance to run 2. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Flicked away past square leg. Might be 2 on offer.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 7 runs added there. The Super Kings 70 for 1. Patel, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
edge, but it drops safely. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over. The Super Kings are 79 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Eight runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 87 for 1. Patel from the VVS Laxman end. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Bit of shape on the way through. Stokes happy just to watch it go by.
Patel over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on. Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Showed good composure to wait on that slow ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Doesn't beat the infield. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Smacks that away through the gap. Finds the fielder with that shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Kings are 118 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Square cut, finds point, no run. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Ali has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Mark Handy from the VVS Laxman end. Oh my, that's racing away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Goes over the top with that shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Sharman into the attack now from the Shivyal Yadav end. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. Six runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 146 for 3. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Great shot through the gap. Swept away but finds the fielder. Nine runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 155 for 3. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
For the Chennai Super Kings.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over. The Super Kings are 160 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged. The bowler looks really confident. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. So it looks like this one's going to be overturned. The ball has clearly carried to the fielder on the full.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The Chennai Super Kings.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have been set a target of 167 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Nicked it. Just need to keep it simple. Line length, round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Massive outside edge. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. fabulous shot.
Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. The Sunrisers, 17 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 9 off it. The Sunrisers are 26 for none.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance.
Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and has been put away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over. The Sunrisers, 36 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Going with pace now. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
What a lovely shot when it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be four.
Just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders. Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 54 for none.
The Super Kings can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Huge edge. Sampson, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bubble. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Cleanly over cover. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic. Allen watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Caught, gone. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Straight to the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nearly gets the edge. And Ngidi with a great delivery there. Over. The Sunrisers are 69 for 1.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Ashwin has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Three runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 89 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the big one, maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
The Super Kings needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained, a good over. Stokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Power and precision in that shot.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Goes over the top with that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Kumar from the Shivyal Yadav end. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
For the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Five runs added in the over. The Sunrisers are 122 for 2.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That will take some closing.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Eight runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 130 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Picks a short ball early. Not the best delivery, but a great shot to put it away.
just opened the face of the bat really well. Through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
No, terrible shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 141 for 2. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.